Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, a very big welcome to you. Welcome to the family. And while you're here, please subscribe. And if you're not new, as usual, thank you so much for tuning in again today. So guys, today we're just going to be having a little chat. I feel like now I'm in the right space of mind to actually talk about what I'm here to talk about today, which is postpartum depression. You know, like, this is something that is very serious. It's something that a lot of people go through and they don't actually know that this is what they're going through. Funny enough, I think in my case, I was just in denial that that was actually what was happening. But, you know, it comes with pregnancy. It happens to a lot of us. It happens to a lot of people. So today, I just want to have a little chat with you guys about it and just, you know, how I just overcame mine, basically. So if you want to hear what I have to say, please keep on watching. I feel like I sound weird. Like I don't sound like my normal self. I don't even know why, but let's just get on with the video. So guys, before I start, let me go ahead and give you guys the dictionary definition of postpartum depression. It's also called postnatal depression and is a type of mood disorder associated with childbirth which can affect both sexes. Symptoms may include extreme sadness, low energy, anxiety, crying episodes, irritability, and changes in sleeping or eating patterns. So basically, this is what the dictionary definition of postpartum depression is. And the funny thing is that after I had Kobe, I had a lot of these symptoms, like a whole lot. After, you know, I got back to my normal self, I like to think, when I thought back about it, I kind of knew that I had depression at some point, but I never paid too much attention to it sincerely. So I'm just going to focus on Kaito's birth. And yeah, so after I had Kaito, I was with my mom. My mom was helping me do a lot of things. You know, she was basically taking care of the baby. And I feel like as much as I wanted another baby, it's a whole different ball game when you actually get to have 2 kids and get to take care of 2 kids. It's a whole lot of work, guys. It's a whole lot of work. It drains you emotionally, physically, and it's just very, very draining. And you know, I just didn't know what to expect. All I know is that I wanted another baby and I wasn't just overthinking it, like how am I going to be able to take care of both of them and all that. So when the baby actually came and I had more responsibility in my plate, it just started affecting me in so many ways. First of all, the birth experience was where my whole problem started from. The fact that I had to do CS and all that, it affected me a lot. I was still angry about that. And then every other thing I had to do joined with that. It wasn't just a good time for me. And then I just found myself being irritated at every single thing. Kaito will be crying and I'm just irritated. Like, why is he crying? Like, I've done everything. I've changed your diapers. I've fed you. Most times I'll even be screaming on him and shouting on him like, why are you crying? I've done everything you want me to do. What do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? And thinking back at it now, like, it's just so unfair to the baby, sincerely speaking. And he would just be crying and I'll be screaming. And at some point, I would even just start crying while screaming at him. And like, you know what, just cry it out. And as he's crying on the bed, I'm lying down on the bed and I'm crying. And I mean, I'm supposed to be the adult here. I'm supposed to be the one to take care of him. But I just wasn't capable of doing that at some point. But thanks to my mom, like, I literally didn't want to hold Kaito. Like, I used to let my mom hold Kaito 24/7. I'd rather do any other thing but hold my baby. Like, I would rather do any other thing. Literally, I'll be looking for what to do just so I don't get to hold Kaito, because I just wasn't prepared enough. Like, no matter how prepared you are, you're just not prepared enough. It's crazy how these things happen. I remember one time when Black Panther came out, you know, I wanted to go and see the movie. Kaito wasn't actually my problem then. But I'm sure my hormones had something to do with how I reacted. And then I put Kobe to sleep at around 7. We're supposed to see the movie by 8:50 or so. Obviously, that was the only time we can actually see so that the kids will be asleep. My mom was with the baby and I put Kobe to sleep. Me and my husband were trying to get ready to sneak out. And then Kobe woke up. It was just very annoying because I can't leave both of them with my mom because she already has a hand full with Kaito, so I couldn't just leave Kobe with her as well, and I couldn't take him to the movies. And I was trying to put him back to sleep. He started crying. He didn't want to sleep back, and then I started screaming. I started crying. My husband was like, you know what, you can see the movie another time. I was just like, no, we have to see this movie today. I want to see this movie today. You know, why can't I have a life? Like, am I the first person to have kids? Is it because I have kids now I can't have a life? I was just screaming and shouting. and he just took Kobe and tried to put Kobe back to sleep while I was just there crying. And then after everything, we ended up seeing the movie that day. Actually, we were so late, but just right in time. So things like that, like when things like that happen, it really affects me so much. I feel like I'm drained, like I give a lot, and then, you know, I don't get anything back in return from them, from the kids, you know, especially because kids are kids. They are very, very draining, and it's just a lot to handle, seriously. So all this kind of put me into like depression. And another symptom of depression I had was like extreme sadness. I was always sad. Like I would just think of things I could have been doing in my life. I'll just get sad. I couldn't go to work. Even till now, I'm not really going to work the way I used to last year, and it just makes me really sad. Obviously now I'm over it. Now I can manage myself well. I absolutely love spending time with Kaito right now. He's so adorable. But I could not say this at first. Like I just couldn't say the same thing at first. I was always sad. I had low energy, even though I knew that I had to do what I had to do, but like I just wasn't excited doing a lot of things that I had to do then. So it's just it's something that when we are going through, we don't actually know we are going through this. We can just see as, you know, you had a baby, is normal, but this is not normal. This is actually a sickness. It's actually something that should be treated, something that should be looked into. And the sad thing is that we live in a country where people don't get these things. People will tell you things like, are you the first? After I had 6 children and I'm fine. After I had this, well, everybody's experience is different. I've read stories where people actually run away from their homes just because of depression, because they just couldn't handle, you know, the pressure and everything that comes with a new baby. You guys, is a whole lot. And I just feel like we need to talk about this kind of thing more often. It's something we girls need to discuss. Even men go through this, but I like to believe that it's more common among women. So I remember, like, then I'll be complaining to my friend Chidma. There was literally one example. One night I finished bathing Kaito, and I had my bath. You know, we were just there sitting, and the next thing, he just threw up his whole food all over me, all over him. I was so freaking angry. Like at that moment, I seriously felt like throwing him off the window. It's not funny. I'm smiling now, but it's not funny. Like that was how angry I was, because I've done everything and it was just time to sleep, and then that happened. So I had to start. I think I was shouting or something when my husband came and just took Kaito and just started calming him down. And I just started cleaning the whole place up. I had to bath him again. I had to bath again. And the whole stress. I remember telling my friend Chidma then. Chidma was just like, Chinelo, you have depression. And I'm like, no, I don't have depression. This is not depression. This is normal. Like, you get angry, I want to throw your child off the window. It's very normal. I remember telling my sister too. My sister told me I'm sick. Clearly, depression is a sickness. But basically, it was just... I now actually went back and started reading about depression and just started like trying to see if I had any of the symptoms, and obviously I had a bunch of them. But I like to think my level of depression wasn't even bad because I had help. I had my mom here for my mom stayed with me for over 3 months. So it was a lot of help it was just a lot of help. So that drastically reduced stress on my head. So, automatically I had less stress. And it just helped my situation. So I'm just thinking of a life where my mom was actually, because my husband goes to work every morning very early. They resume at 7, so he's out of the house by past 6:30, and he's not back till like in the evening. Sometimes he's tired. He tries, but obviously he's at work all day, and you know he can only be as useful, you know, as he can be. Basically, he still has to wake up early in the morning and go to work. So it's just he tries, but I needed more help than the help I was getting from him. So thank God that my mom was here. It was so helpful, guys. So anyways, I just wanted to come out here and share my little experience with you guys. My own wasn't so bad, but you know, it was still something I experienced, and I don't even know exactly how I came out of it. I think I started talking about it more when something bad happens. I just talk about it with my sister or my friend or my husband, and just that helps. Somebody telling you you're doing a good job, you know, that it's normal, you're trying. And I just try to go out more, do things for myself more. So any opportunity I got, like if my husband is around, or my mom or a friend or anybody, any opportunity I got, then I'll just take it and do something for myself. I'll just take it and just go out. I don't even mind sitting down alone and having lunch. I'll just do something for myself, something to remind me that I'm important as well, because it felt like, again, I was just giving and giving and giving and giving, and I wasn't getting something in return. So I just needed to show myself love. You know, I needed people around me to just show me love as well. So that really helped me come out of the whole depression mode. And I'm happy to say that today I am happy as can be. Like, literally, I cannot get over Kaito. And now, because he's a bit grown though, he's over 4 months now, so it's easier for him to, it's just easier for me to take care of him, basically. You know, he's not that stressful when he's awake anymore. He just plays, and when he's asleep, and he sleeps for a very long time. And you guys, from the day he turned 4 months, he started sleeping like without even eating at night. Normally, he has always slept through the night. I'll wake up once or twice and feed him. But from the day he turned 4 months, he stopped accepting food in the night. When I tried to feed him, he's just rejecting the food and crying. So I tried it for 2 days, and then I just stopped. I talked to my sister about it. Like, he's probably fine, you know, with what he's getting during the day. He doesn't want to be eating at night again. So he doesn't eat in the night again, you guys. Literally, when he sleeps at 9 or 10, he doesn't wake up till like 9 the next morning. Do you even know how good my life is right now? Like, that baby is amazing, guys. He's amazing. Anyways, so I just wanted to come out here, have a little chat with you guys. If this is something you're going through, talk to somebody about it. I know it's what everyone says, but it really, really helps. Talk to someone about it. You just share your experience. You can join a forum online as anonymous if you don't want to tell, you know, if you don't want to share who you are, or just talk to your closest friends or family or husband, or see a doctor if that is what it takes. But talk about it and just express your feelings. And a lot of us are going through this. A lot of us have been through this. So you're not even alone, you guys. It's crazy how many people go through this, but either they don't know it or they don't talk about it because they're ashamed of it. Me, I am not ashamed. I get tired. I am a human being. Like, in fact, thinking about a third baby now is even putting me into another depression. Thinking about the fact that I have to go through this again. And obviously, I want a third child. So it's something I just might have to go through again, but I'll cross that bridge when the time comes. But definitely, I'll be better prepared. With one baby, it's a whole different ball game than 2 kids. When it's 2, it's a lot of work. All the people that have 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't even know how you guys do it. But in the meantime, yeah, just wanted to come out here and share my experience. You guys should let me know, did any of you have postpartum depression? Did you know you were having the depression? Did you have symptoms? Did you talk to somebody about it? What was your experience like, and how did you overcome it? Just let me know in the comment section below. You guys, let's have a chat about this. And you guys know I love chatting with you guys down there, because I just love when I, you know, put myself out there, just knowing that I'm not alone, that a lot of other people have actually been through this or are going through this or can just relate to what I have to share. It means a lot to me, you guys, and it just actually makes me want to make videos like this. It keeps me going. So just let me know your experiences down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
Bro, the girl with the sing song.